See, and if you look, see how clear that is. It's clear.
Great.
Well, if I'm doing YouTube, I need good video quality.
Yes, you do.
You want to know what this bus is called? They're the D40 Excelsior bus, 2014 New Flyer.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And that's a sign on it, New Flyer. But I mean, I don't know if you've been on the brand new natural gas buses. That's the natural gas.
Is that cool looking?
Yeah, kind of top heavy because their tank is in the roof.
Oh, what?
If you want to know.
That's cool. I wonder what that was.
Do you have to take a train every day too? Or?
Yeah, I do. Bus and a train.
I feel safer on the buses. I cut my trips down to 2-3 trains a day now.
Oh, wow.
And like if I'm filming, I do like 6 buses. It's just
Okay.
easier for me.
That's good.
I still, and I got so many LRT cars. I got almost 200 of Calgary's LRT cars on my channel.
Holy.
59 old ones. And I think 67 of the newest trains.
Oh, wow.
So how long of a bus ride do you have?
I take the 9 to Chinook, and then I take the Chinook to Heritage. Not that long.
You take what to Heritage and not?
I take the 9 to Chinook, the other 9, and then I take the Chinook train to Heritage.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know this is Dalhousie, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know. Sometimes the bus system is confusing because, oh, it's a 9, let's get on it.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been on the MT before?
Oh.
Max Steel. You'll see the sign when we pull in, so if you ever have to take the MT, that's where you get off.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And like it, so you take a Chinook train to Heritage.
Yeah. Just one stop.
Heritage is home, right?
Yeah. Or, what, sorry?
Heritage is home or no?
No, it's my work.
I was gonna say if it's home, you're better off hopping
You're
on.
on the wrong bus.
You're better off hopping on the Max Tail if you were.
Well, it's good to know next time. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Oh, he wouldn't be getting on that small community shuttle bus.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the transit employees like me, you know. I make conversation with them. So,
Know your stuff?
I think I almost got 150 of Calgary Transit's buses on my channel from audio recordings and everything.
So what's your channel called?
Train and bus adventures.
Okay.
Oh, one thing I might want to point out too. Not everything's public as of yet. I have a lot more, you know, that I filmed before, but it's not public, some of it, because I started private for quite a few months.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, everything's, you
Oh,
know,
good.
public now when I upload, so.
Okay.
What your step?
Yeah, and then make sure you hit your all notification bell and hit all notifications, because if you don't, you won't get notified
okay.
when I upload.
Okay, good. I'll note that.
And my phone's got a liquid cooled system in it.
Really?
Yeah, so it never gets hot.
Oh, wow. That's good.
I can basically film all day with this.
That's cool.
I filmed a 1 hour video once and my battery was still at 68.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
But I mean, I wanted bang for the buck. You do not know the insurance per month, and it's like $200 per month for me and my. But I mean, you know, they say money doesn't necessarily mean the best for a lot of things, but I think in this case it was. I got a lucky catch.
For sure.
One thing I hate about screen protectors, though, they show the wear and tear, the scratches on your phone. I've had this for about almost, what is it, month and a half? It's done its job. It's done its job so far.
Good. That's good. You need a good phone.
But I mean, when the first week of service, when I started filming, I didn't overwork it, because you know you want to make sure everything's operating good.
For sure.
So for the first week, I did quite a bit of filming, but I didn't go all day. I gave it breaks in between.
Do you have to edit all your videos?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's
But I mean, editing, sometimes I don't edit, but if I want to cut out where I don't want my video, sometimes you run in a person that's drunk on the train, and I don't
Yeah.
want their, I don't want their flippy peanut language in my film, right? So
right.
I don't care if it's an 18 long video, if it's a 5 minutes of them trying to talk to me, 5 minutes is gonna be cut out and that's it.
Yeah.
And when you run into that on the train, they never have a ticket, eh? So, what time do you get home then, typically?
Around 5:30.
Yeah. I don't get home until 8 some nights. I do like maybe 6.5 hours of filming per day. What are you gonna miss about the old trains, eh? Just the leather seating?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I had one start smoking on me last year, eh? The brakes were overheated. But I mean, you know what? The train's jerky, so when the train jerks to a stop, that puts pressure on the brakes,
That's true.
and it heats them up. Do you think if they had more parts, I could keep them going? I imagine. And the thing is, they don't build parts for them anymore, as I was saying. Like, eventually, the oldest buses, the 7700s, are going to be phased out.
Oh wow. How soon?
A few years, because if they still have enough parts to rebuild the motors and stuff, they'll keep them going. Oh, you know, I take Route 12 all the time, because there's this really nice bus driver that I met. I call him more of a friend too. His name is George. He's been working since 1981 with transit and is retiring in January 2021.
Oh my god.
So he's had years of service.
Oh.
January 29th, so at the very end.
Yeah.
And he told me sometimes it's just time to move on, eh? Sometimes your body calls it quits. That's like me at the end of high school. I was burned out.
Oh, yeah.
And mind you, you know how people get 12 to 13 years? I started when I was 3, so I had 15 years.
Holy crap.
Some days I was so determined I went to school half sick some days.
Wow.
But I mean, if I was too sick to go, I did that once, tried to go to school when I was really sick. I didn't make it to the afternoon. I had to call my dad to bring me home. Hey, it's best not to do that
You
though.
tried your best.
And like I couldn't work all morning because, you know, my cold was so bad. And like I just had a cold symptoms at first, but as soon as I went to school, I felt nauseated. That's what happens when you try to work when you know your body's down, your body tells you.
Yeah,
Or you can catch the MT here. Like, say if you ever went to university, like I'm just saying if you did like go to Mount Royal, you catch the next hill here, it'll take you right there. Look at our temps. Today says it's like 13, but it feels warmer than
yeah,
that.
a little
21 tomorrow, 20 Friday.
good.
We're getting the nicest fall ever.
Let's be lucky.
Let's get that. No, I'm not gonna say it, but you know that.
Yeah.
That powdery white crap.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll keep my mouth shut and not say it because
Might happen
So did you do your one train ride or not yet?
I did on my way to work. And then I do on my way back. Yep.
When's the last time you've been on a really old sea train?
Oh gosh. Probably about 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got on one a couple weeks ago. It was a treat. First time in 8 months, I was so
How
happy.
many of them are there?
Now in service, there's only about 20 some left in service, and there was a total of 90 some that will retire. Yeah. But I mean, they're breaking down too much. But some of them have 3.5 million kilometers on them. Tell you they've been workhorses, eh? That's how I felt at the end of grade 12, and after 15 years, I felt like an old sea train. And it was to the point when I got up in the morning, I didn't have much juice left, but I did her. And the teachers could even tell I was worn out because I worked extra hard when I was there. Sometimes I work on the weekend because I didn't want to do so much through the week, especially in the end, right? Yeah, you know what? I got a new phone too. My iPhone was overheating a lot when I was.
that with iPhone. And they break easily too.
Some of Apple's technology is junky, I have to say. Like, if this keeps running well for years, I'll keep it around and use it. It was a $2,300 phone, if you want to know. My dad got an S20 Plus, so me and him both upgraded, and we had iPhone 6s from 2014. And you know, I got this phone is the Ultra. He's got the Plus, and you know, I got the second last one out of the first order, right? That's how new it was. And like, I got an unlimited data plan.
Yeah, me too. It's good to have.
Oh, sometimes you gotta go over because what if there's suddenly an emergency? You
Right?
have no. That's why I wanted that, and my dad agreed. I'm like, yeah, sure.
No kidding.
like if someone like him doesn't use his data a lot, then you obviously don't need it. I find it speeds my upload process. My videos take longer because this shoots in 8K, right? Well, we're almost here, but we don't get off at the Mount Royal University stop. We get off where it turns in, like in the park.
That park or that area. What's your name?
Ethan.
Ethan. My name's Taylor. From Virginia.
Pardon?
This is Virginia. I'm Taylor.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I know this ridership on the trains has really picked up, and you get full trains now sometimes. But before the pandemic, it was even worse. I would have to wait 2 or 3 trains. But if an old one's coming, I would squeeze on because they're so rare, right? I want to get them for my channel, right? I was so panicked when that train quit on me because I never had an old C train, dude. And it happened at Westbrook, and Westbrook's not open, and smoke rises.
Oh my goodness. Yes, honey.
That was
Last August.
Oh wow.
Literally right after my birthday. I guess that was a late birthday present. What's for dinner tonight?
I don't know.
Me and my dad have been having a couple campfires because we don't have a lot of many of these left, so we're taking advantage. We had one on Monday, and we're gonna have another one this Friday. I drink some beer, but I don't want to get too, you know. It's not a good feeling, I think. Have you experienced that before? Oh. Oh, I only had one big hangover in my life. That was a couple. And I'm like 19 now, so when I experienced that when I was 18, I think it was in May of this year. Man, not fun. Would you mind pushing the stopper? Oh yeah. They always beat you to it, so. We missed the MT, by the way, when we were turning right.
Oh, you have to wait.
Who knows? That might have been Douglas Glen or
so.
the Westbrook though.
So we're taking XD40.
Yeah. And then our last bus of the day will be 37.
Wow. The Heritage one? Or the Canyon Meadows?
Yeah. I just take buses for fun for my channel.
Have a good day.
All right, Taylor. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
I'm getting off here.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day. That's nice that we can do it though.